What do we need to stop teaching the children? That play ends when you reach adulthood. Play is important, even when we're grown. You can get what you want if you're nice. It teaches children how to be manipulative and dishonest. Instead, teach them to handle no. Too many people grow up and get offended at being told no. Teachers and parents want their children to learn how to ask for things in a polite way, but not how to handle rejection. My brother teaches children and he will actively tell kids no and encourage them to find alternative solutions that don't infringe on someone's decision. That failure is something to be ashamed of and to avoid at all costs. We all fail sometimes and we need to be able to accept that. I don't believe in forced apologies. They're not legitimate apologies and the other child knows this. I also don't feel adults should force children to accept an apology. Forced apologies and acceptances don't have any benefits. I am a third-grade teacher. My students know I won't force an apology. Instead, I speak to the students about their choices and how it made others feel. I've found that once students realize what they did, they do apologize on their own and the other student does accept it because they know the apology is sincere. Oftentimes, students will even try to resolve the issue on their own. It's common for students to ask me if they could speak alone in the hallway. They then return proudly stating that they resolved their issue. Obviously, if something is not resolving itself, I'll continue to help students through it. I will also step in for more significant disagreements. However, I've found that students are able to resolve issues an overwhelming majority of times. However, they are never truly resolved with forced apologies and acceptances of forced apologies because the underlying issue is still there. That you need to be friends with everyone. To just ignore bullies. As a former teacher, it does nothing to address the issue. The bullying persists 100% of the time. Romanians of Reddit, how is Jerry's Pizza? We used to have one close to our school back in 2010. 5 to 6 minutes away by walk, and during the 5 minutes break we tried to make the run for it. Grab the pre-order ed pizza and make it in time for classes. In front of the school, there were 2 separate crosswalks which you had to cross and there would always be a lot of traffic. Said it was quite a sight to see a group of 10 to 13-year-old kiddos wearing head-to-toe elegant shirts and a red blazer make a run for it whilst carrying pizza boxes towards the school. Bottom line is, the pizza was good whilst it was warm. Otherwise it would taste like cardboard. In all seriousness, I've had it and it's good. They've got this one with different olives on it and it's incredible. Ate it twice in 2 days. World famous. Box is so easy to recycle, it's criminal not to. It's good but I wouldn't go to jail over it. ITT, no Romanians. In an unbiased way, what religion do you think has the highest chance of being true? Don't have a good answer for your excellent question. But I'll fucking eat my hat if it's the Mormons. I don't know. But I think it would be fucking hilarious if it was some religion from 4,000 years ago that everyone forgot about. Doug Fawcett. Whatever religion is the most comfortable with its followers raising questions. I'd love Shintoism to be true. That all things that surround us, alive or not, have a spirit and we should be respectful of the nature. All hail the Hypnotoad. You wake up on January 1st, but the calendar says 2020. What do? Go back to sleep. Invest in Zoom and checks Google GameStop. Buy an updated calendar. Realize I haven't touched it for 3 years and go hang up a new one. Scam people with the premise of, I can predict the future. Subscribe, my brothers.